Are you a fan of the dystopian genre? If so, you're in for a treat. In this video, we'll explore the top 10 post-apocalyptic TV series available on popular streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Apple TV. So let's start the video. Number 10. The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead is a post-apocalyptic horror television series. The series, based on Robert Kirkman's comic book, unfolds in a world devastated by a global zombie apocalypse. Key plot details include: world in ruins. The story begins with Sheriff Deputy Rick Grimes waking from a coma to discover a world in ruins, overrun by zombies or walkers. Survivor groups. As civilization collapses, survivors face not only the threat of walkers but also challenges from other human groups, each with their own laws and norms. Leadership struggles. The series explores leadership struggles within survivor groups, such as the dynamic between Rick Grimes and Shane Walsh in the early seasons. Zombie threat. Walkers pose a constant threat, and the series depicts the characters' struggles for survival in this hostile environment. Long-term survival. Over the seasons, the narrative evolves to focus on long-term survival, societal rebuilding, and the moral dilemmas survivors face in a world forever changed by the apocalypse. The Walking Dead has garnered acclaim for its character development, intense storytelling, and exploration of human nature in the face of adversity. Number 9. The Last Ship. The Last Ship is a post-apocalyptic television series. The show follows the crew of the Nathan James, a naval destroyer, after a global pandemic wipes out most of the world's population. The ship becomes a beacon of hope as the crew works to find a cure for the virus and save humanity. Pandemic scenario. The series begins with a devastating pandemic that has eliminated over 80% of the world's population, leaving chaos and uncertainty in its wake. Nathan James. The central focus is on the Nathan James, a guided missile destroyer that becomes one of the last functioning military vessels. Its mission is to find a cure and ensure the survival of humanity. Captain Tom Chandler. Captain Tom Chandler, played by Eric Dane, leads the crew in their quest for a cure. His character embodies resilience and determination in the face of global catastrophe. Scientific research. The plot involves scientific research to develop a vaccine, with the ship's crew racing against time to prevent the collapse of civilization. Global scale. The narrative explores the global impact of the pandemic, portraying the struggles of different nations and groups as they cope with the aftermath. The Last Ship combines elements of military action, drama, and science fiction to create a gripping narrative set in a world on the brink of collapse. Number 8. Jericho. Jericho is a post-apocalyptic television series. The show revolves around the fictional town of Jericho, Kansas, in the aftermath of a series of nuclear explosions across the United States. Here's a more detailed overview of the plot and some setting. The series begins with a mushroom cloud appearing on the horizon, signaling a nuclear attack on major U.S. cities. Jericho becomes isolated from the outside world, and the residents must navigate the challenges of survival in a world where communication is limited, resources are scarce, and trust is a rare commodity. Main characters. The central character is Jake Green, who returns to Jericho after a mysterious past. Other key characters include Jake's family, particularly his brother Eric Green and their father Johnston Green, the mayor of Jericho. Survival struggles. As the residents of Jericho grapple with the harsh realities of post-apocalyptic life, they face threats from both external and internal sources. This includes the struggle for resources, encounters with hostile outsiders, and the emergence of power struggles within the town. Government intrigue. The show delves into the broader context of the national and international consequences of the nuclear attacks. There are elements of government conspiracy and intrigue as characters uncover hidden agendas and political machinations. Themes. Jericho explores themes of community, resilience, and the impact of catastrophic events on human relationships. It also addresses the moral dilemmas and ethical choices that arise in extreme circumstances. Overall, Jericho is praised for its character development, suspenseful plot, and exploration of the human condition in the face of adversity. Number 7. Into the Badlands. Into the Badlands is a post-apocalyptic martial arts drama series set in a feudal society known as the Badlands. The world has been ravaged by war and is now divided among powerful barons who control resources and territories. The series follows Sonny, a skilled warrior and clipper who serves the most powerful baron, Quinn. Sonny's life takes a turn when he discovers a mysterious boy named MK, who possesses supernatural abilities. This discovery leads Sunny on a quest to find enlightenment and freedom, challenging the oppressive system of the Barons. As political intrigue, power struggles, and betrayals unfold, Sunny forms alliances with allies like Vale, and challenges the system that has kept the Badlands in chaos. Genre: martial arts, drama, action, adventure. Created by Alfred Goh and Miles Miller. Main cast: Daniel Wu as Sunny, Aramis Knight as MK, Emily Beecham as the Widow, Martin Sissokas as Quinn. Number 6. Colony. Colony is a post-apocalyptic science fiction television series. Created by Carlton Cuse and Ryan J. Kandal, the show is set in a near-future Los Angeles, occupied by a mysterious extraterrestrial force known as the Hosts. Here's a detailed overview of the plot and some key details. Plot: the story revolves around the Bowman family, particularly former FBI agent Will Bowman and his wife Katie. The Bowmans live in a dystopian Los Angeles, divided into blocks controlled by the Hosts, who employ human collaborators to maintain order. Will, coerced by the Transitional Authority, works to hunt down members of the Resistance. Meanwhile, Katie secretly joins the Resistance, led by Geronimo, to fight against the oppressive occupation. The central tension in the series lies in the Bowman family's struggle to survive and navigate the complex political landscape while maintaining their loyalty to each other. Number 5. Falling Skies. Falling Skies is a post-apocalyptic science fiction TV series. The plot revolves around the aftermath of a devastating alien invasion that has left Earth in ruins. The extraterrestrial beings, known as the Asfeni, have decimated human civilization, and the survivors, including military forces and ordinary civilians, must band together to resist and fight back against their oppressors. Alien Occupation. The series begins 6 months after the initial invasion, with the Asfeni occupying Earth. The invaders deploy robotic creatures called mechs and employ harnesses to control and manipulate captured children, turning them into a slave labor force. 2nd Massachusetts Militia Regiment. The main focus is on the 2nd Massachusetts Militia Regiment, a group of fighters led by former history professor Tom Mason, portrayed by Noah Weil. Tom's knowledge becomes crucial as the survivors strategize against the aliens. Number 4. The 100. The 100 is a post-apocalyptic science fiction drama based on the book series by Cass Morgan. The series begins nearly a century after a nuclear apocalypse wiped out Earth's civilization. The remaining survivors, now living in a space station called the Ark, send a group of 100 juvenile delinquents back to Earth to test its habitability. The story unfolds as the group, led by Clark Griffin, faces various challenges, encounters new societies, and discovers the harsh realities of a world thought to be uninhabited. Characters. The diverse cast includes Clark Griffin, Bellamy Blake, Octavia Blake, and others, each with their own struggles and motivations. Factions. Throughout the series, viewers encounter different factions, including the Grounders, who adapted to Earth's harsh conditions, and the Mountain Men, residing in a radiation-shielded facility. Themes. The 100 explores themes of survival, morality, leadership, and the consequences of human actions in extreme situations. Number 3. Revolution. In the post-apocalyptic TV series Revolution, created by Eric Kripke, the narrative unfolds in a world where all electronic devices have mysteriously ceased to function. This abrupt loss of power throws society into chaos, leading to a collapse of governments and the rise of militias and warlords. Plot overview. The story follows the Matheson family, particularly Charlie Matheson, portrayed by Tracy Spiridakos, as they navigate the dangerous and unpredictable landscape. The key to understanding the power outage lies in a pendant possessed by the Mathesons, a device capable of restoring electricity. This makes them the target of various factions seeking control over this newfound power. As the Mathesons embark on a journey to uncover the truth behind the global blackout, they encounter both allies and adversaries. Miles Matheson, a former Marine and brother of Charlie's father, becomes a central figure. His combat skills make him an essential asset in the fight for survival. Number 2. The Rain. The Rain is a Danish post-apocalyptic sci-fi drama that unfolds in a world where a deadly virus carried by rainfall wipes out nearly all of Scandinavia's population. The story revolves around 2 siblings, Simone and Rasmus, who emerge from years of isolation in a bunker, searching for safety and a cure for Rasmus, who holds the key to potential immunity. As they navigate the desolate landscape, the siblings encounter various challenges and threats from both the environment and other survivors. The narrative explores themes of survival, family bonds, and the consequences of a world ravaged by a catastrophic event. Origin, Danish TV series created by Jannik Ty Mosholt, Esben Toft Jacobsen, and Christian Podolivo. Genre, post-apocalyptic, sci-fi, drama. Release year, 21,220. Number 1, Station 11. Station 11 is a post-apocalyptic television series that premiered in 2021, based on the novel of the same name by Emily St. John Mandel. The show follows the aftermath of a devastating flu pandemic that wipes out a significant portion of the world's population. Here's a more detailed look at the plot and some key details. Plot: pandemic outbreak. The series begins with the outbreak of a highly contagious flu virus that spreads rapidly, leading to a global pandemic. The virus has a catastrophic impact, causing societal collapse and the breakdown of civilization. Survivors and Traveling Symphony. The narrative revolves around a group of survivors, including the Traveling Symphony, a troupe of actors and musicians dedicated to preserving the arts in a post-apocalyptic world. The Traveling Symphony moves between settlements, performing Shakespearean plays and classical music to bring a sense of culture and humanity to the survivors. Interconnected characters. The storyline is intricately woven, connecting characters from the pre-pandemic world to the post-apocalyptic one. Flashbacks reveal the lives of key characters before and during the pandemic, providing depth to their stories. Stay tuned as we unveil more hidden gems in the post-apocalyptic genre. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated on the latest recommendations. Let the post-apocalyptic binge watching begin.